Namaskar and a very good morning. Welcome to the audio Kotak Securities. I'm your host and guide, Anindya Banerjee. Global markets are literally clueless at this point क्योंकि कोई fresh moves तो है नहीं. US markets close flat. Asian markets are largely doing a flattish move, but at the same time, Chinese stock markets and Hong Kong is seeing a bit of sell-off. Chinese economic data जो आज release हुआ है, the PMI numbers for manufacturing and the services sector. The manufacturing PMI came in lower than expectation in the contraction zone. Services PMI was slightly better than expectation. Construction PMI was weaker. So overall, it's a weak economic condition for the Chinese economy. And अगर हम लोग न्यूज़ फ्लो को फॉलो करें, that's clearly suggests that the economic conditions continues to remain very challenging, especially for the construction and the banking sector. बट इसका कोई स्पिल ओवर इम्पैक्ट अभी तक ग्लोबल मार्केट्स में दिख नहीं रहा है. इसके लिए दैट्स समथिंग वी विल कीप अ वॉच, बट नॉट समथिंग विच विल गेट ओवरली कंसर्न्ड अबाउट. USDINR is dead flat, 83.10-12 के आसपास है स्पॉट रेफरेंस इन द ऑफशोर. और आज वी हैव टू इम्पॉर्टेंट इकोनॉमिक डेटा एंड इवेंट्स. एक, द US जॉब नंबर्स विच इज द ADP नंबर्स. इट्स अ प्राइवेट सेक्टर जॉब क्रिएशन सर्वे. दूसरा है US FOMC और US सेंट्रल बैंक का पॉलिसी मीटिंग. दैट विल बी पोस्ट मिडनाइट. सो इसके लिए उसका इम्पैक्ट विल बी सीन टुमारो वंस वी ओपन. द मार्केट एक्सपेक्ट्स द फेड टू मेंटेन अ स्टेटस को, which means not to do anything on the rates. But what will be its language will be important, because if we look at the money market, they have now started pricing that the first rate cut is likely going to happen from June and not March. तो अगर Fed यही चीज को हिंट करता है कि it's going to be June and not March, then we don't expect any significant move. The US bond yields have come down over the past 2-3 trading sessions. बट हो सकता है कि एक बार इसके चक्कर में यील्ड्स थोड़ा सा पुश अप करे एंड द डॉलर इंडेक्स रैलीज अ बिट, बट दैट इटसेल्फ इज नॉट अ बिग ट्रिगर. बट अगर फेड इन केस साउंड्स दैट March is going to be the meeting where they make the first rate cut, which will surprise the market, then we could see a sharp decline in the dollar index and a fall in the yields. So इसके लिए we need to be just watching their language. USDINR trading is very simple. It's not moving at all. So you basically target 2-3 paisa in intraday kind of a move. So it's kind of market for, you can say, एकदम जो tick traders है, एक tick के लिए खेल रहे हैं. उसमें ही we can suggest that Kotak Securities का जो neo platform है, वहाँ पे intraday trading is free. So just paying the statutory cost, you can make some money if you are able to pocket one tick. But again, you have to understand tick trading is not for everybody, because it requires a quick ability to quickly respond to the market conditions. Dusra, it requires extremely high discipline, because you cannot hold on to any losing positions at all, and there is no concept of averaging. So if you are up to that, then you can look for tick trading, and Kotak Neo platform can play a role in that. Otherwise, short straddle, short strangle is there. We have to keep in mind that the overall premiums have compressed significantly, and it's not paying any premium at all ahead of the US central bank meeting. So अगर थोड़ा सा भी surprise आता है, and we see even, let's say, a 20 paisa move at the open, any short straddle or strangle could see some losses. So इसके लिए we need to be careful if you are doing that kind of a short straddle strangle trade आज, because intraday में तो कुछ खास मिलेगा नहीं. You have to carry the position overnight and you will be exposed to the event risk. So keep your position size small in such trades, and you can even do a hedge strategy like an iron fly, where you short a straddle and buy a strangle to hedge it. Cross currencies में Euro INR, GBP INR both have been under pressure, and आज we don't expect any significant move in these currency pairs, because the market will be waiting for the trigger. कल यूरोजोन का जो GDP डेटा था, that basically indicated that the core sector or the core area of the eurozone economy continues to stagnate. It has narrowly avoided a recession last year, but overall economic performance जो है वो that remains very dismal because the rising energy cost and has been major trouble for the industry or consumption has not really kept pace. So इसके लिए the overall economic condition in Eurozone is very challenging. That's the reason why euro dollar has not been able to push ahead over the past, I would say, since the end of last year, and it has been gradually drifting down, the euro USD and euro INR, and there is now a talk of euro carry trade as the market starts to price in aggressive rate cuts from the ECB starting mid of this year. So euro carry trade will be something to watch in because we have seen what kind of a damage a yen carry trade did to yen. यूरो में उतना yield differential है नहीं कि जो forward premium को support करेगा, but that's something we need to keep an eye because the euro carry trade gains momentum. Euro INR can come under heavy selling pressure over a period of time. So that's something we need to keep an eye on. And yen INR में there is a downward tick because dollar yen is strengthening. It's able to ignore the weakness in the US bond yields because Japan से जो industrial production or retail sales data आया, both were much weaker than expected, and that's weighing on the JPY, and JPY could come under pressure today. So that's it, folks. This is Anindya Banerjee signing off. Have a fantastic day ahead.